So with 3:10 remaining in the first quarter, it is the male Bulldogs up 6-0 on the Bryan Station defenders. Oh, Kazuzo, nice drive, strong to the rack, and she is fouled by Micaiah Humphrey.
Well, it was a strong drive. She turned, and they were playing her on her left side, so she drove to the basket on the right. She was actually looking for the pass.
They got to get it in. They barely get it in, but it's stolen as that cross-court pass from underneath the basket. Kalani Brock gets it stolen by Kazuzo. Kazuzo brings it up the court. Finds Chloe Doe. Doe. Back and forth action. Kazuzo probably got away with a foul, but
yeah, she did.
Falls off her leg, and ball stays with Bale.
No, she did a good job there, though, keeping the shot from going up.
So Bale looking to add to their 6-0 lead. They get it to the far corner, tipped off the hand. Oh.
Missed that one.
Kirsten Ellis, that tipped off her hand too, but Bale maintains possession.
Yeah. Sure looked like it did.
Kalani Brock, we're going to see a lot of her. She is the engine to this offense. She gets it inside, scoop shot, no good, but a foul on Kazuzo.
Yeah, she reached that time instead of stepping over. If she takes the step over and holds straight up, she's good.
That was a tough one because she did get the ball, but she also got quite a bit of the arm.
Yep, she did.
In the process. Brock for two, and she misses the first.
Well, Bryan Station hasn't had trouble scoring so far this year, but tonight they just can't seem to get one in the bucket.
They come into this one 3-0. Male 1-0, winning last night.
We didn't have time to mention it, Paul. Male's leading scorer from last year, Amaya Jordan's now at Sacred Heart. And they're playing a lot of young girls as well as a few kids that were back last year.
And a good solid rebound by the defenders there. But that ball is lost. Alondra Gonzalez-Perez, the 5'8 junior, strong rebound, but she couldn't control it. So Bale again getting an extra possession. 5-second call, good defense from the defenders. Or did they call timeout?
Yeah, they
did
call timeout.
Yeah. So we'll take a break. We'll be back. 6-0, Male leads. Stay with us on Glycon. 30 seconds?
I think so.
Sure.
No, it's a 30. I thought it was a full. Go ahead. We're back.
Welcome back to HD Pap Glenn Gymnasium here on the campus of Male High School. The Bulldogs up 6-0 over the defenders of Bryan Station. Got to know Bryan Station head coach Serena Sandusky quite well in her years at Bellarmine as a student athlete. And you'll see some of the things that these defenders do straight from the Chancellor Dugan playbook, the Bellarmine head coach. She's now in her 13th year with the Knights. Top of the key jumper, no good. Rebound. Well, good job, Kirsten Ellis. Inside. That's Micaiah Humphrey. She has 4 of the Bulldogs' 6. Down inside, can't corral it.
Station just a little bit off cue here, off kilter.
And that's a nice finish at the rim. Kamaya Verbal.
Well, it sure was.
Strong take to the hoop by Kyle Wade, but the follow, no good. Maya Verbal, just a freshman, 5'8". She gets it inside. Humphrey cannot get it to fall. And here comes Chloe Doe. Chloe Doe, the 5'4" senior guard. Looking for some offense from Micaiah Wade. She stops, pops, drains the three. Defenders' first bucket comes 7 minutes in.
Wow, took a while, but they finally got one.
They've had good looks.
Yeah, they have.
Humphreys, long shot there. Picked up. Nice, nifty under the basket move by Amaya Civils. She can't get it to go. Step through. Oh, and she can't get it to drop was Micaiah Wade.
Bryan Station got to do a better job on the defensive glass, Paul. They're giving up several second looks and of course turnovers too. So.
Yeah, I think they're having trouble corralling those rebounds. It's either dribbling, falling off their leg or can't possess it.
Or fall down with it. I mean, it's just,
Chloe Doe to put it in play. She's got to find a teammate. She gets Gentry, Caitlin Gentry. Perez takes it to the rack. Gonzalez Perez can't get it to go. Turnover to Mayo.
Took it in there and had no place to go. Been better off pulling that one out.
Tough start for the defenders. In for the defenders, number 14, Nicoya Gar, 5'9" freshman. Oh, nifty from Amaya Civils.
Might have got away with a double dribble there. Uh-oh.
Excuse me. And another turnover for the defenders. There's Mayo possession with 10 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Something about this gym is disagreeing with me, sinus-wise.
Jeez.
It is just hammered me.
It's a little chilly in here, too, on top of that.
Allergies everywhere right now. 4-3, she puts it up, no good. Rebound comes down to Gonzalez Perez. And just short. End of the first quarter, it's 10-3. Mayo leads the Bryan Station defenders. We'll be back with second quarter action on Glycon.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School.
I cut it.
Welcome back to Bell High School's HD Pat Glenn Gymnasium. The defenders of Bryan Station down 10-3 to start the second quarter. Chloe Doe, left wing. They go inside to Kazuzo. Kazuzo can't handle it, out of bounds. It's the story of the game, Jeff. Turnovers and missed shots from the defenders.
A lot of missed easy shots and careless turnovers. The press is not.
The press hasn't been. It's given them some couple of steals.
Yeah, but they're throwing it in that corner, which is exactly where Bryan Station wants it. Is right there where they can trap it. Now they've been doing a good job, but when they throw back to the middle, the side person over here is not cutting down and covering that. They did a good job there, but you got to look across, not over, or get better spacing.
Kaya Wade had her hands on that one as Mayo looks underneath. They find Holt. Nice little give and go, but can't connect. Kaya Wade with possession. Right side, Kazuzo, top of the right wing. She dribbles in, step through, off the glass, no good. I'd like to see Kazuzo follow that one.
Yeah, they just can't get hit by one.
Oh, good take to the rack for Kalani Brock. Kazuzo up ahead.
Good
Wade
drive.
with the scoop, can't get it to go. Oh, that's a tough one there for Kaylin Gentry. Can't get
fouled.
the putback, and underneath it goes. Nice rebound there by Amaya Civils. And the foul is called on Bryan Stations.
Kielzo. That's 2.
Kazuzo
I'm sorry.
with the foul. And first of 2 for Amaya Civils. Rolls off the rim, no good. Aubrey Bradshaw back in for the Bulldogs. Civils second. Gets the kind bounce and good. 13-3, Males lead is 10. Kazuzo to trigger it in against a soft 1-2-2 press. That will, after a couple, once that pass goes, there it is. There's the steal. Oh, and there's the steal right back. Point guard to point guard. Kalani Brock tossed it away to Kaya Wade, and Wade couldn't control it as she was coming down court out of bounds.
Yep. Both teams have a little fumble fingers right now. Still trying to get into the flow of the game here.
As we mentioned, Bryan Station 3-0. Male just 1-0. Their first game of the season yesterday, and that 3 attempt from Aubrey Bradshaw is off. And here's Doe. Chloe Doe finds a streaking Kaya Wade for the hoop and some harm.
That was a beautiful pass by Doe. Wade kept hustling after the pass. She threw the pass in and broke to the bucket. That was an outstanding job there.
Excellent from the defenders. And now Kaya Wade, the opportunity to make a 3-point play.
Maybe you got one back. Watch the sideline play. We're going to try to get it up the side.
And to complete the 3-point play, Kaya Wade. And there's the steal against that pressure. Doe again finds Wade. Wade fakes, passes it off to Gentry. Gentry is fouled, and it'll be 2 free throws for the defenders, Kaylin Gentry.
Well, maybe they're finally getting their
legs under them.
Legs under them, and their hands and feet coordinated, and some really nice passing here.
And Gentry hits the first, yes. The lefty, senior. Gentry's second attempt rolls out. It's a 6-point lead for the Bulldogs.
2-3 now from Bryan Station.
And attacking the middle of that 2-3, that soft spot in the zone.
That is a shooter's touch.
Kalani Brock.
Great
nice
job
look
breaking
ahead,
the press.
Kazuzo, but Bradshaw. Sorry, that was Kaylin Gentry couldn't get it to go.
She got hit underneath. Male pressing now. Look at that there in a 1-2-2. Didn't hurt Bryan Station the last time.
No, that was Kirsten Ellis who. Out top, Humphrey, and now Bradshaw heads it off. Verbal, down the lane, kicks it a quarter, now to the elbow jumper from Kalani Brock, no good.
Another good look in there. Doe.
Yes, Doe can pass, but I will tell you who can shoot, Jeff. That's a Kaya Wade, her second 3 of the night.
She's got a nice touch from out there.
17-10.
Good look.
And it off the rim, rebounded by Gentry. Patience. Inside it goes. Oh, nice step through from Kaylin Gentry.
Coach wanted her to go back in there immediately, and then she put it out, and then she still got it back in there, though.
Oh, what
nice
a
shot.
Scoop shot there. Kalani Brock, the scoop for 2, and it's back to a 7-point lead.
Oh, both teams are dragging.
Look at that. A.B. Kazuzo. Kazuzo with her first 3 of the night. It's a 4-point game. Oh, nice step around Kazuzo, and that is Kazuzo's 3rd foul.
Looks like it, yep. Sure is. Well, Bryan Station's outside shooting has gotten them back in this. Their inside shooting hasn't been as strong there, but their outside shooting sure is.
And the free throws now. Once again for Mail.
Nope.
And Kalani Brock can't get that one out.
They are going to leave Kazuzo in there with 3 fouls.
And
the scoreboard only has her for 2, though.
Right.
Maybe she only has 2.
Hey, come help!
They're going to need help.
Yeah, they left her.
And Doe tries to get it across half court to her teammate, throws it a little long.
You can't leave them. You got to leave one person close enough to help out there. They had Kazuzo back, but she was covered.
And it was tough for Kazuzo to maintain her lurking advantage back in the back end.
Well,
and
somehow my score had 18. It was 15. I don't know how I did that.
Yeah, I had 16. Huh. One of the most successful plays. I know this play very well. They're calling wheel, but look down low. Oh, Gentry can't get it to go. Coach is pleading for a foul. Chloe Doe gets the steal.
1-on-4, pull it out. Good job. One more pass.
And they do, and there is another 3 for A.B. Kazuzo.
Great job moving the ball there. That extra pass got him a wide open look. Station still in the 2-3.
The 3, the deep 3.
They're going to trap her if they don't look out.
Civils. Doe.
She's
down 1.
She's clearing her man out. Okay. They didn't run it.
Down it goes inside. Can Gentry get one to go? No.
Good job, Perez.
Chloe Doe.
Kick it out.
Triple
Kick
team.
it out. There you go.
And there was a foul.
Is that on Humphrey? Paul, man, you can tell it's early. Both teams are dragging.
It is something. I noticed that it was the spurts that Bryan Station has had, Jeff. They've been good, but they either can't finish or they're not finding the right person.
Yeah, I think they're a little winded too.
Oh, no, it was touched.
Somebody's got to help him out.
Nope, I guess it wasn't touched. There was a reach, and I thought the defender had their hand on the ball, but defenders with another turnover, it's got to be about 10 now.
At least, yeah.
They go back to a man-to-man. Or I'm sorry, it's a 1-1-3.
Yeah, it's a 2-3. Just bring the point man up. Pressure the ball, just like that.
The hands.
And it worked.
There it is. The hands of Akia Wade, the 5'7" sophomore guard.
That's just to give him a different look, but it is a 2-3, and you bring the guard up to pressure the ball, make him throw over him.
That's why you like to have a tall person on that back line.
Yes. She's up.
And a nice take to the finish to Lonnie Brock.
Well, Brock is tough, man. She can finish in there. She's the one person tonight that hasn't really missed those good open looks when she gets them.
She is not. Oh, and she cannot. Gazuzo cannot put it off her defender. Oh, tough battle there for the rebound.
Got to be 3 seconds. They just don't call it anymore.
No. Oh, look at that.
I mean, she was laying in the lane. I don't know what else you called her. Good look.
And up and
well,
they called the travel. Defender's ball with 9.3 remaining.
If Bryan Stationer had just gone up straight there, Gar had just gone up straight instead of fading back, she'd probably drawn a foul. Instead, she faded away and didn't get the shot up there off the square.
And to put it in play, it's Elena Wood. She cannot fire her. And up ahead with 5-4. The layup is good.
Well, that's a killer.
And that'll do it for the first half. The Lady Bulldogs of Male High School up 25-18. We'll return with our halftime programming. Stay with us on Glycod.
And that's a killer. You got a 5 point. You're only down 5, and you make a turnover like that, and
you could have been within 2.
Desktop Glycod share sponsor. Can I keep this down here for just a second? Why is my ad not running?
The Holy Smokes Barbecue.
At Holy Smokes Barbecue, our pitmasters smoke up mouth-watering ribs, chicken, brisket, mutton, and more. From sandwiches to full dinners, with a complete list of sides and desserts. Holy Smokes Barbecue. Just tell them that the man in the big white hat sent you.
Order up.
How's the pork chop taste?
It's pretty good. It's the best one I've ever had.
Holy Smokes Barbecue. Tell them the man in the big white hat sent you.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
For more
more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Tinsley Family Concessions, a tradition of corporate excellence and community service. For more, visit tfcfamily.com.
Welcome back to HD Pap Glenn Gymnasium here at Male High School alongside Jeff Cooper. I'm Paul Najar. 25-18 is our score at the half. And Jeff, it took a while for the defenders to get going.
It really did. I mean, they missed so many easy shots, but they found their outside game there in the second quarter and knocked down some threes and got them right back in the game at 19-18, and then Male went on a 6-0 run there to end it with turnovers.
And it's just been an interesting ebb and flow. Head coach Serena Sandusky is no stranger to droughts and spurts of scoring. When you play at Bellarmine under a coach like Chance Dugan, the pressure's always on. They want full court. She wants to play a lot of players and play at a pace. And you can see some similarities. It's pretty neat.
Definitely.
Serena has this team going at 3-0. She's played a lot of players already. We've seen 4 reserves get playing time already. We will take another break, and we'll come back with some first half recap and some scoring numbers. When we return, stay with us on Glycon.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Tradition means values, and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional Bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us, and that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
Blind Direct, not just blinds. Blind Direct, not just blinds.
Glycon on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycon.
Family owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hurstbourne Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express washes to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Back, we're at the halftime. Male Bulldogs leading the defenders of Bryan Station 25-18 at the half. Our scoring breakdown for the visiting defenders. Led by Akaya Wade, the sophomore guard, 2 threes. She has 9 points. Good, strong game. She broke the ice late in the first quarter with a nice 3. She has 2 threes. And so does A.B. Kazuzo with her 6 points and 3 points for Kaylin Gentry, the senior forward. For the male Bulldogs, it is Kehlani Brock with 12 points. Micaiah Humphrey with 4. Amaya Civils with 3. And 2 points apiece for Kamaya Verbal, Justice Johnson, and Kirsten Ellis. So that is your scoring. And Jeff, let's take our last halftime break. When we return, we'll have second half action right here from Male High School. It is the Bulldogs up 7 at the half on the defenders of Bryan Station. Stay with us for second half action on Glycod.
The reason I went to Traditional Bank, I just felt at peace. The atmosphere was different.
Anytime we need anything, Traditional Bank's always there for us. Can't say enough about them.
Tradition to me means integrity. That's what our product is based on. Just the way I did it 25 years ago, we're doing it now on a mass scale.
My name is Curtis Mackley, and I choose Traditional Bank because of the relationship we have formed with them and their integrity. Welcome to Mingy Beef Jerky.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
And welcome back here at Male High School. It is the 3-0 defenders of Bryan Station against the 1-0 Male Lady Bulldogs. And the tradition here at Male, Jeff, is with Champ Lagan as the head coach. He had some dynamite teams.
Yep, he sure did. And if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Ligon is coaching at Bryan Station for the boys now again.
He is back in Lexington.
Interesting little turn there, but he coached there before, I think back in sometime in the 90s, maybe?
He mentioned, 2000s? Yeah, he mentioned to head coach Serena Sandusky, he said, make sure you look it up at the wall, and a few of those Final Four banners that we had for our girls.
Those two right over there.
Male.
Yep.
Here's Male running a little weave. It's a 2-3 zone that Bryan Station starts out with. Male looking to crack that zone, and it's a good look, but not a great one from Kehlani Brock. And out of bounds, it goes back to Male.
Zola she just dropped it out of bounds. She either should have let it go or not, but she went to grab it. She just didn't get it.
She's a big frame, 6'3", A.B. Kazuzo. Inside it goes, but not before. They got it. And the defenders finally get the steal. And here comes Akaya Wade. There's Doe, and Chloe Doe. She drops her head. She was looking for the pass back. She needed to take that shot. That shot from Kehlani Brock, no good, but the putback from Humphrey. That's her third putback in the contest.
Male's called a full timeout here.
Male calls a full timeout. They're up 27-18. We'll take a minute break. We'll return. Stay with us on Glycod.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back. The Male Bulldogs get the first bucket of the second half and immediately call timeout after.
Maybe switching defenses? No, looks
well,
like they're still
I
in the
think
man.
they were there to talk about how to attack the 2-3 that Bryan Station put out to start the second half. Another trait of Coach Chancellor Dugan at Bellarmine, where Serena Sandusky was a player there for a couple of years, a transfer from Butler University to Bellarmine.
I did not know that.
Coach Dugan loved to change defenses. That tipped away, picked up. Wade, inside she goes, up and over Brock. Kaya Wade, the sophomore guard, for 2.
Very impressive young player here.
She now has 11. Scrambling, Maya Verbal, inside it goes. Unable to put it down was Aubrey Bradshaw. And here comes Kaya Wade. Wade, between the legs. Almost lost it, but the defenders maintain possession. Kazuzo for 3 off the front of the rim. Oh, that looked good, Jeff.
It did. It looked like it was dead on, just a little bit short.
Girl, it's great form, but all the way down the lane, nobody picked up Kelani Brock. And what's the first principal coach of, what is it? The first principal getting back on D? Stop the ball.
Stop the ball. Yeah, absolutely.
9-point lead again for Male.
Get back on defense and stop the ball.
Number 1. On the right side to drive to the basket for Elena Wood. She loses that one. And here comes Humphrey. Humphrey drops it off to Bradshaw, lays it up, no good. Humphrey with the rebound. And they're going to count that basket. That was a foul on Elandra Gonzalez-Perez.
Yeah, they might need a timeout here if they don't score a bucket here.
Chance to extend the Bulldogs' lead to their largest of the contest, to 12. And Humphrey does just that. It's 32-20. Chloe Dell feeds it off to Wade. Gonzalez Perez. There's Doe. And Doe gets
she did.
A double dribble.
She sure did. They're coming out with a 2-2-1. Yep.
The 2-2-1. They let him get it in bounds, and
they got to get back.
For some pace. Maybe a bad shot taken, and they do get a bad shot, but you know, that young lady right there, Micaiah Humphrey, now has 9 points in a contest. She has been all over the boards.
Yeah, very impressive young player. And again, they got to do a better job on the glass.
Good skip pass from Gonzalez Perez to, is that number 20? Yes, it was.
Yep.
Jakai Wilkerson with the 2. Or no, that was number 30.
30, yeah.
Elena Wood, the sophomore guard. And they keep putting it back up. Aubrey Bradshaw with the finish.
They're playing volleyball with it. They've got to get in there and box somebody out.
And And Coach Serena Sandusky calls for a timeout. It's a full timeout. 4:05 to play, third quarter. Male 36. Bryan Station 22 will return with more third quarter action on Glycon.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to Male High School. The Bryan Station Defenders trailing by 14 right now in this contest. Alongside Jeff Cooper, I'm Paul Najar, and we want to welcome you into our broadcast. Hope everything is good in your area. I know the Lexington area has had a lot of rain the last few days. Weather here wreaking havoc with my sinuses, so bear with me. And Jeff, these Male Bulldogs, they're on a 11-4 run in this third quarter.
They're a very nice team. It's only their second game, but you can tell they're
Chloe
nice
Doe,
group.
what a pass. Doe puts it inside right on a dime to Gentry, and Gentry puts it up and in, is fouled.
She's not much of a scorer. I don't think she's taken maybe a shot, but she sure can find the open player, no doubt about it. Things seem to flow better when she's out there.
Yes, they do for Doe. And Gentry cannot get it to go on the free throw. In and out.
Did everything but go in.
Yes. It's Kamaya Verbal. She tries to throw it inside. It gets knocked away. And Brock, and this has just been a trouble spot for the defenders. The offensive glass, and that's fourth foul.
They're just not.
Third foul, sorry.
Well, there's two male players down there in front of three Bryan Station players. They've got to get around them.
And that one up and good.
I guess who?
For Brock. Kalani Brock gives her team a 14-point lead.
Just man press, that's all it is. When the double team comes, somebody's open.
And a good job by Gonzalez Perez to help break it. No, right wing to Wade. Wade loses it, gets it back, fight on the floor, and they're going to call Maya Civils for the foul.
Good hustle, just a little too much.
Chloe Doe. Down inside to Gentry. Gentry can't handle it. Tips it right back in to a streaking Male Bulldogs. Kamaya Verbal. Wow. And another turnover for the defenders.
Timeout.
30-second timeout is called. We'll stay right here. And down 16. Coach Serena Sandusky got to find some stops with her defense.
In the zone, I mean, Male's not attacking the zone pretty well. They're not laying back, but they may need to switch back to man because they're not rebounding out of the zone. That's the one bad thing about the zone. You don't have a specific blockouts responsibility, whereas you're man-to-man, you do. So.
All I can remember is working our tails off in practice.
Oh, no.
And blocking out from our 2-3 or from our 1-2-2 or from our 1-3-1, whatever it was. Just
oh, yeah, we did too. That's all we played.
To work your tail off to figure out, find the body, seal the body, get the glass. Bale underneath their basket. They get it out high to Humphrey. Left side, it's going to go. That's verbal. They get it in off the glass.
The male's two
Kalani,
seniors, Brock
yes.
and Humphrey, are really stepping up.
Brock with another bucket.
Nice job there, breaking the press.
Great job breaking the press. Nice dish for the deuce.
Was
by
that
Gentry.
Wilkerson?
Oh,
No, that
yeah. That was Kazuza with a big block. And all the way down court, Elena Wood can't finish. She gets fouled. Foul on Ellis.
Well, the one thing Station's got to do right now, start getting stops.
They're making some free throws as
it's 2 in a row.
That one proved to be a little tough for Elena Wood. That's not tough.
Now they're back man now.
And now they'll go back.
There's a trap. Good job, just didn't get it.
Oh, good hands. Taken away by Gentry. Up ahead. And that one can't go from Gonzalez Perez, but that rebound strong up and through Kaylin Gentry.
Good job by Gentry there, hustling for the ball. But they got to pick that up on the defensive glass as well.
And a big rebound there by Kazuzo. There's Doe. Long three. Elena Wood can't get it to go, but Gonzalez Perez has it.
Wasn't expecting the male player to be there. That's a walk.
That should have been a walk.
That should have been a walk, yeah, absolutely.
And that's a 2. No, you cannot.
No, you
when
cannot.
the ball doesn't touch the basket, you can't do that.
You can't do that. Bryan Station with a turnover again.
Wow.
They just got a little run, and then it stops with a missed shot and a turnover. 2 turnovers.
Tough breaks for Bryan Station as we approach 1 minute to play in the third quarter.
They're in some kind of trapping 2-3. It's like more like a matchup.
They'll play, if I know Serena, and I do know Serena from her. I broadcast a lot of their games, and Chance Newton loved to change defenses. 2-3, 1-3-1, extended half-court 1-3-1 trap. She would make things happen, shuffle players in and out, and get the most out of their defense.
You got to do that, I think, because you're constantly making the opponent think.
Yes, good hands by Wade. Wade gets the steal.
Now you should have numbers.
Nope, no numbers. Got to make one move to get by. She finally does. Elena Wood all the way to the rack. She gets hammered. And her teammates coming to pick her up. Good job.
Yep. Hey, then again, Mail didn't step in and stop the ball. She went in there and they got there late. Nobody stops you, man.
They wanted to stop her 60 feet from the basket rather than 6 feet from the basket.
Yeah.
They put a lot of pressure on her to backcourt. She finally got by. Strong pressure there by Civils.
Yeah.
And there is one good.
Now, one thing we haven't talked about, because it hasn't come up tonight, is the rule change this year. They're no longer one in the bonus. You reset the fouls at the end of each quarter.
And it's only
2, yeah.
The 5th will be 2. That was a 2-shot foul, but Bale now with 4 team fouls. Their next one will result in 2 free throws for, nice touch. Micaiah Humphrey.
Civils is staying with Wade pretty tight no matter what. She's not helping. Watch her.
Gonzalez Perez.
She's helping a little bit.
A long 3 off the glass. And the rim no good from Chloe Doe. It's a 15-point lead for the male Bulldogs over the defenders of Bryan Station. We'll be back with fourth quarter action when we return on Glycod.
Not just blinds. Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Ruoff Mortgage. For an intuitive, simple, and stress-free mortgage process, visit ruoff.com. Ruoff Mortgage, opening doors.
Welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter here. Bryan Station defenders with the ball, down 15. It's man pressure here from the Bulldogs. Nice set down low. Back outside. Chloe Doe. Wanting to look inside to Gentry, but Gentry double teamed inside. There's a nice pull-up jumper, but no good for Micaiah Wade.
And just didn't drop. It was a good shot, though.
Maya Verbal, she kicks it right side. That bank that from the long three by Maya Civils, no good. And
well, there's one stop. Civils is doing a really nice job on Wade.
Oh, and there's Gentry. She was being double teamed, but Gentry gets around it.
Gotta be in that gap, Chloe!
Gets around that double team from Aubrey Bradshaw. Oh, good looking three there. Yep. Kamaya Verbal.
We hate to give that up. You did a good job, and they were just one step behind.
And we've got Kuzozo coming out. I believe there might be some DNA missing.
Yep, looks like it.
Like a little blood. They're going to tend to her. And Gonzalez Perez checks in. Alondra, 5'8" junior. Doe bounces right side, feeds a wide open Elena Wood for three.
That's a big three right there. Cuts it back to 13. Another good assist by
oh, and there's the steal. Chloe Doe gets it, takes it right away from Brock.
1 on 3 is a good job bringing it back out.
Doe looks inside. Gentry's there for the deuce.
Outstanding.
Gentry making things happen.
I mean, they're back in it, another bucket or two, and they're there. They cut it below. There's the steal.
There's another steal. Wade. She'll go coast to coast. Oh, she got fouled. Oh, she got fouled. But it's a held ball.
Yeah, they called a held ball on it. And
she came across her body and got the ball, but yeah. I would have called
Well, Wade should have took it harder, I think.
Yeah, she just wanted to slow down. She felt the size difference. Kalani Brock is a little bit bigger.
See if they trap here.
Oh, but Doe gets the steal. Doe goes, looks left, finds. Oh, wide open opportunity for Akia Wade. Can't get it to fall. Oh, but Wade streaks back and steals it away.
Well, that was outstanding hustle by Wade. She didn't hang her head.
Gonzalez Perez.
Nope.
No good for. Oh, look at that hustle.
That's a tough shot there. Nice block. Get on the floor.
Gotta get there. That line drive jumper from Aubrey Bradshaw is good. And it's back to a 13-point lead for the male Bulldogs. And timeout Coach Sandusky and the defenders. We'll take a 60-second break here as well. Fourth quarter action straight ahead when we return on Glycod.
Overly competitive brother. Psych, and I'm about to steal this game from you, just like I stole Kelly Carter in high school, huh? Foul! And now you're ready to settle a score. Game over. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, well, you can end up paying for all this yourself. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me. Thanks, bro. Take a lap, rookie.
Contact Louisville and Lexington Allstate agent Thomas Allen for a quote today. You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back. Male High School up 51-38 on Bryan Station. Bryan Station has 3 timeouts remaining. Male with just 1. Correct, Jeff?
Yep, that's right. I think Male's got 1 full. I think Station's got 2 and 1, if I'm not mistaken.
And Bryan Station comes out of their huddle. Trying to figure out where do we go? Where do we go? We got to go to the length of the court.
Yeah, you got to get some scores and stops. They switched up now. They've got
Gonzalez-Perez out on the wing. They're looking inside. Cuzozo gets fouled from behind. Good call. That foul.
They're giving Civils a rest to have Amari Bryce now on Wade.
Gonzalez-Perez to put it in play. Gonzalez-Perez down low, and Cuzozo can't get it to fall.
Was a nice running play there, though.
Yes, it was.
What's up?
They're back in that 2-3 with the person up with Wade up front. Swing it, swing it, swing it. Swing
And that's what they're looking to do. Wade gives it up to... There is Wood. Back to Wade. Wade against this zone. 2-3. Cuzozo. That's a tough break.
Yep. Wasn't a bad shot either. Just
What's up?
Cuzozo looks like she's hurting a little bit.
She's a little beat up, yeah. And that 3, look at that. Kamaya Verbal, that's going to go a long way.
Yep.
Verbal is a freshman, and she can stroke that basketball. What a form.
Yep.
And a timeout.
It's a 30. Let's stay here.
It's a 30, so we'll stay right here. 54-38, back to a 16-point lead. And getting down to the last 3.5 minutes, Jeff. What can Bryan Station do to pull out a win here?
Well, I mean, first of all, they got to start making some buckets. They got to start looking at the 3 ball. They don't necessarily have to. They're going to have to try to get some full court pressure and get some turnovers. They're getting turnovers out of their half court defense, but then they're not capitalizing on them. So that's about it. I mean, that's a tough road to hoe here, 16 down and 3.5. So.
Well, see if Bryan Station can do it.
And if you're Male, Male's got to start taking care of the ball in the half court.
Yes, they do. But here comes Lady Defenders. They go right corner.
They had such a good job here with Civils and Bryce guarding Wade here in the second half. They put a lot of pressure on her. She's had a hard time.
Who had more? Yeah. Got Doe to throw it in. She finds Wade, and Wade gets fouled there by Kirsten Ellis.
They get Gentry a look curling back to the bucket here.
Gonzalez Perez fakes right, goes top of the key. That three from Wood off the mark. Oh, and up ahead it goes. Nice cross-court bounce pass. And the finish.
That's a dagger, Paul.
By Kalani Brock. And that was a great pass. That was from number 11, Justice Johnson, sorry.
Oh, Mail could have really put it on ice there and missed a layup.
Gonzalez Perez with a strong rebound. She goes short corner.
Man, boy, Doe sure is a good passer. I think Wade may be a little
winded.
Winded. Yep.
The legs aren't there.
Why don't they call that hop a walk?
You tell me. I think it's because that's a foul. No call. And do they call a timeout? No.
No. It's their possession. Tell you what, this is Bryan Station's first loss, but I mean they're going to beat some teams this year.
You know what's impressed me is I've seen this before from her experiences. That's Serena Sandusky. Good strong move by Gentry. I love that left hand down on that block.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
It's really, really good.
This team's going to win a lot of games.
Yes, it is.
And I think Mail will too. From what I've seen so far, Mail might be the third or fourth best team in the 7th region.
And that would be with Sacred Heart.
Yeah, and Manual, Central, and Cal, so they're right there in the top 5. Somebody beat Cal the other night pretty bad. It really surprised me.
Rebound off the mark there. Can't get either to go. And the defenders looking for some fortune. They can't, or I'm sorry, on any opportunity, but.
Well, I'm not sure why Mail's even shooting the ball here.
Kirsten Ellis, she missed. There is Gonzalez Perez.
Wow.
From about 5 feet beyond the three top of the key.
That was just in front of the volleyball line. Jeez.
That was about a 25-footer.
Now Mail should, they're going to pull it out now. Because now you've got to commit 5 fouls to even shoot free throws. So, I mean.
And that is exactly right. That's Kalani Brock just dribbling out the clock.
Well, they got to come back up on her. She's not getting a 5 count. They're not even doing it right now.
Wow.
There it goes. Good ball movement.
Right side it goes. Back top.
Got to push up. Got to push up. Got to push up.
Inside, 3 seconds.
Nope, timeout.
Timeout. So we'll take a timeout. 1:09 to play. 14-point lead for the Mail Bulldogs up on Bryan Station. 56-42. Stay with us. Stretch run of the 4th quarter coming ahead on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back. The defenders of Bryan Station looking for some points here to finish out this game. Down 14. Coach Serena Sandusky, fine job. She's young. She graduated from the high school in 2013.
Yeah.
Spent 2 years at Butler, 2 years at Bellarmine.
This is her 3rd season.
I think she had to sit out a year as well.
Yeah.
But enjoyed some success with the Knights and Coach Chance Dugan.
Yeah, she's got a bright future in the coaching biz.
She does. She makes quick, decisive decisions. Kamaya Verbal dribbles around. They get away.
And she's got a young team, too. She loses Gentry, which will be a big loss, but everybody else is back.
Nice job playing keep away, Aubrey Bradshaw.
No, they're not going to try to foul here or anything.
Oh, down the lane, the drive in the hoop. Kamaya Verbal for 2.
Another good pass.
Inside, can she get it to go? They can't get it to convert. Kaylin Gentry, and this might do it here, Jeff.
Yep, I think it will.
Nice little handoff there. From Verbal to Kehlani Brock. Down inside for Humphrey.
This game's going to be 18 points, but it's a bit closer than that.
And that will do it here from Male High School's HD Pap Glen Gymnasium. It's the Male Bulldogs 60 and the Bryan Station Defenders 42. We'll be back with our post-game programming when we return. Stay with us on Glycod.
Go ahead, pour it on, as thick as you want to. Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, serving up the tastiest ribs, chicken, brisket, brown sugar sticky wings, mutton and ham, always served to you fresh and so good, it'll make you say,
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, 7508 Preston Highway.
Holy smokes!
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets. Cuckoo Crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a side of ranch.
For your surprisingly great home and auto rate, call State Farm agent Bryan Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Bryan Morrison and Mike Shelton. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back to HD Pap Glen Gymnasium here at Male High School, where the Male Bulldogs improved to 2-0 and the defenders of Bryan Station dropped to 3-1 on the season. And final score I believe it was 68.
60-42.
60-42. Yeah, not 68. I looked through the basket. The number looked like an 8. It was 0. 60-42, 18-point win for the Bulldogs alongside Jeff Cooper. I'm Paul Ajar, and tonight's scoreboard was presented by Traditional Bank, because who you bank with matters. Jeff, the numbers, Kalani Brock just scored at will. Mm-hmm. She had over 20 points tonight. You look at what Male was able to do. Difference between the two teams tonight in this game was rebounding. I
think it was. I understand, Bryan Station got a lot of turnovers out of their half court, especially in the second half. But they got off to such a rough start, and then Bryan Station had a hard time rebounding, especially when we were in the zone.
Yeah,
they did better in the man-to-man, but when they were in the zone, they couldn't get a rebound.
Male's offensive rebounding prowess, extended possessions, gave them extra opportunities, and as a result, extra points.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
the game was more like a 10-point game. We count the running at the end. So you take some of those extra points. I know they had at least double figures in second chance points.
Oh, easily. And
that's it.
This is where head coach Serena Sandusky and her staff, they will look at this and say, hey, we got to grow from this. I know she wasn't very happy with some posture from some of her players after a mistake or a turnover or a bad play. And,
two things.
Serena is tremendously positive and optimistic. She looks forward. Keep looking. You got to keep moving. You got to keep moving. You got to erase that mistake.
Yeah, and there were some of her players would hang their head, but worse, wouldn't get back on defense.
They wouldn't get back, and that's where she talked to them about that.
She will. And Wade, she's a sophomore now. She made that mistake down here and came down and got a steal immediately. And that's what she expects.
And that's some impressive work for the defenders. When we return, we're going to come back with our final thoughts and our most outstanding players of the game, presented by State Farm Insurance agents Mike Shelton and Brian Morrison. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Stay with us. Most outstanding players straight ahead when we return on Glycon.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Tradition means values, and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional Bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us, and that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, You know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Blinds Direct, not just blinds. Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back. Our final segment here tonight. 60-42 win for the male Bulldogs over the Simon Kent. Listen to me. The Bryan Station. We were just talking about these old school games, and that just popped in. Sorry. The Bryan Station Defenders, 42, an 18-point loss. But it didn't seem like that. There's a lot to look forward to for this Bryan Station team. They moved to 3-1, and I will tell you, there's a lot of talent. Serena Sandusky is going to manage it quite well. We're going to get to our players of the game now. Tonight's most outstanding players are presented by State Farm Insurance agents Mike Shelton and Brian Morrison. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And for the visiting defenders of Bryan Station, Jeff, it is
Akila Wade. I thought Akila Wade. Akaya Wade. I'm sorry. I was very impressed with her. She had a great first half, knocked down some threes. She's the one that kind of got the ball rolling for Bryan Station.
She's got a heck of a motor, doesn't she?
And I'll tell you what, when they started struggling in the second half is when Male started playing her straight up. When Male was in their man-to-man, they put Civils on her, they put Bryce on her, and those young ladies were not helping. They were on her all the time.
Yeah,
and their offense really struggled.
Civils and Brock really did a good job, and Verbal as well. This is a really good male team.
Yeah.
A lot of depth. And but Akaya Wade and these defenders from Bryan Station, they've got a lot to look forward to. Kaylin Gentry played well down low. You got to watch A.B. Kazuzo not getting some silly ticky-tack fouls. Got to keep her in the game. Chloe Doe played well, and you just got to keep building and building. Alondra Gonzalez-Perez had a nice three towards the end of the game.
They've got some pieces, absolutely.
Yeah. And Akaya Wade is a good one, just a sophomore.
Yeah, she's. This team's going to, like I say, this team's going to win a lot of games. I would definitely put them in the top 3 or 4 in the 11th region.
And you'll have, let's see how that turns out. I know Serena Sandusky, the head coach. She wants it more. She said, you can't go to state if we're the 3rd or 4th best team in the region. So now we go to today's most outstanding player, presented by State Farm Insurance agents Mike Shelton and Brian Morrison for the male Bulldogs.
Kalani Brock.
Kalani Brock.
I mean, they had some other players that played really well. Humphrey played really well inside, especially. She got a lot of points in the second half.
Kirsten Ellis, these players you just don't know. Bradshaw played well. Verbal was really strong.
Verbal was
good
she scored
That's
only
a freshman.
Yeah.
That's a freshman, and she's so smooth.
Player.
Yes, she is. She looks mature out there. But Kalani Brock, the senior guard, 5'8".
Best player on the floor tonight.
Yeah, she controls tempo. She controls tempo probably for both teams, Jeff.
Yep. And she rebounds. She does everything. She scores at the bucket. Early in the game when teams were missing the easy shots, she wasn't.
And that energy just feeds her teammates to try and keep going and attack that rim. And, they rebound with 3 and 4 players on the offensive glass, and they are tough.
They've got some size, not a lot, but they've got enough.
They have this relentless pursuit of the ball.
Yep.
So good stuff here. Our most outstanding players presented by State Farm Insurance agents Mike Shelton and Brian Morrison. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Congratulations to Kalani Brock from Male and Kaya Wade from Bryan Station. Well, that'll do it for us. A fun event, a fun evening, and as we said, 2-0 now for Male, 3-1 for the defenders of Bryan Station. For Jeff Cooper, I'm Paul Najar. I want to say thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night and stay with us. Broadcast Friday night on Glycod, Southern Indiana. Huge rival matchup between the New Albany Devils and Floyd Central Grenadiers, is that it? At Floyd Central?
What's that?
Are they the Grenadiers? I have to think about this.
Highlanders.
Highlanders.
Yeah, they're the Highlanders. That's it.
Yeah. So that will be a really big matchup. I'll be there Friday night. Where will you be Friday night?
I'll be producing at Simon Kenton in North Oldham. I believe John Baldridge and Gary Forrest are out there.
Gary Forrest will be out there.
And then J-Town's over at Henry Clay. I believe Chris Labar and Rick Reams are doing that game. If I'm not mistaken.
They are. So there's your schedule. Stay with us all year on Glycod. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night.